What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing? All 9 of y'all. What's up, Loyal to the Coil? How you doing tonight? Oh man, what a day. I got my Congestus ready for tonight because hey Mrs. Deli, hey Deshopkey. I know people are gonna start pouring in nice and slow. Let me get the music going just for the heck of it. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. Let me know if that's too loud. Hopefully it's not. Hello, Dragon Stigma. How you doing? Working on big things. Hey, I'm with you, Loyal. Let's do it. Matter of fact, I got all my Boreai sitting out tonight. I definitely want to rebuild one of those because I want to compare the Boreas flavor to that of the Griffin 25 Plus. And I think, yeah, I'm still rocking royalty free. I don't want to get any marks on my channel. Hello, Pammy. How you doing tonight? Hello, Dolores. How's everybody doing? I mean, I know you're okay to play music and they'll mark you as long as you don't monetize it. But who knows? I don't want to sit there and try to feed through that crap later. Hey, Zen Buddha, how's it going? Hello, RS. How you doing? What's up, Bear? I've been vaping on this, the Banshee. I don't know for how long now. You can't see the display on this thing until I hit the fire button. But I'm on my 3rd saying now. We'll see what it's saying now. Okay, that's Love You. We're gonna go through the sayings real quick. There's the Fact You. That's what Fact You looks like. And then the last one will be Baby. Hello, Demilin. And just to give you an idea of how long it takes to get 3 sayings, I'm on level 18 right now. And my first level changed at level 7. My next one changed at, I think, level 15. Yeah, I think it was level 15. You would think it would go 7, then 14, but no, they kind of split them up. So who knows when the next one's going to be. Hello, Michael Adams. How you doing tonight? I set up my Congestus tonight because, you know, not a lot of people vape on series tube mods anymore. I don't either. You know, it's been a while since I picked this thing up, but last week I tried to fire it in the damn Yardbird, and the batteries were dead. So I charged the batteries. I got this thing at a safe ohm level. The main thing you got to realize if you're vaping on a mechanical mod that's in series, you have to make sure you have a high enough ohm that's not going to put so many amps to your battery that you're going to vent your batteries. This is a 0.3, which is safe. I don't recommend anything below 0.25. 0.25 still cutting it real close, but 0.3 should be no, Stu, you came in a little late. It switches between Baby, Love You, and Fact You. Right now, if I vape it again, it's gonna say Love You. Hold on. See, it says Love You right there. It alternates. Oh, hold on. It didn't even know I quit vaping it. And that's what the Fact You looks like. What's up, John Q? How the hell you doing tonight? I did watch a little bit last night, even though I don't usually frequent that channel. I did watch Wendy's little birthday thing. I thought that was cool that all the mods got together and did a tribute to Wendy for her birthday. Hey, what's up, Jazzy? How the hell you doing? Man, I'm really liking those new SX Minis they're coming out with, Jazzy. I may have to get on that. Hello, Shadow. How you doing? Those new SX Minis look damn nice. And I'm a sucker for those real pretty mods like that. And that thing looks sweet. Sweet. I think, hello, Ellen Fisher. Good Lord. That's a list right there. I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cotton. Right now I have my Congestus set up with just an atomizer on here. No cotton in there. I did. This is funny, y'all. All right. Remember I spoke about that CBD stuff? And I know that the DEA is trying to make it illegal or whatever, but it's kind of weird the way the law is written right now, and it depends on whether they extract it from a male plant or a female plant, and you name it, they've broken the law down. So the way it stands right now, they're still able to sell this. I do have a bottle. This is the CBD oil I'm talking about. Comes in a little bitty 12 ml bottle, and it literally takes 1 drop per coil, right? So I let my wife vape it tonight. And you know what? My wife vaped the crap out of it. It didn't do anything to her. I let her vape it like 9-10 times. I waited and I said, okay, I'm going to hit it because now it's all wore off. Well, I hit it and it messed me up. It messed me up. Maybe my tolerance is different, but so the way I think that works is if you have a real high tolerance to pain medication, I don't think it'll work for you. No, I'm not going to show you, Aussie. I really don't want to be that way. On my show would be done. I'd be like, what? Yeah, I don't need to do that. I really thought that it was all burned off, and that was only the that was a test. I mean, literally, I didn't. Wow, that stuff is crazy. Maybe the wife is a toker. I don't know. All right, let's switch over to the build cam. Then y'all can see the Congestus up nice, close, and personal there. This thing has a hair fire trigger. I could barely touch this and it'll fire. So I'm not going to touch it because I don't want it to get hot, or I won't be able to put any cotton on here. But I'm going to show you that series, man, they don't play. Even at a higher ohm like I got it right now, it still fires the crap out of it. And this mod technically needs to be cleaned the crap out of. When it's really clean, this thing fires so hard it's ridiculous. I'm kind of glad that it's a little bit dirty because it fires not quite as hard right now. Look at all these Boreas tanks I got ready to go here. I got 4 of them. 4 of them ready to go. All 4 of them are empty, no juice in them. I haven't really cleaned them out, but they're ready. Whoa, shit! Are you kidding me right now? That's how hair of a trigger. It started firing by itself. I didn't even touch it. Let me see if I can adjust this trigger because that shouldn't happen. The batteries are charged. Did you see that? I didn't even touch it. This thing has a trigger that's, I mean, you barely touch it and it fires. I'm going to try to back that trigger off just a little bit more because that's too much right there. Man, there's so many threads on this thing. Could turn it like for an hour. Alright, let's see if we can back the trigger up. This is a pain in the royal butt. Alright, maybe that'll be enough. Isn't that the same thing from like 2 summers ago? Exactly, MJ Nar. Oh, there we go. Now we got some clearance for the fire button. I don't know if you can see that, but it's backing off away from the center post. It was firing by itself, which is a bad thing. Is that one of the bombs? Dolores, I hope not. Hopefully when I get this screwed together this time, it only fires when I hit the fire button. They should have made a better design with the button. Yeah, exactly, LM Fisher. Danger, danger, right? This had a bad button design. They could have made that a little better, but it is what it is. These are old, Stu. These are definitely old. There we go. It works. That's all that matters. Now, when I let off, it does cool down. That's what we want. Why is the camera looking like that? Hold on, let me get this set up there. So once this dibs on all Scuba stuff. So once I get that all calmed down, we can put some cotton in here, and we'll see how this thing vapes. I haven't vaped a mech mod in God knows when, but makes you want to go clean yours. I know I have a lot of mech mods that need to be cleaned, and yes, that is Congestus, Scorpiopio. Very good guess. Thank you. That's pretty good if you only saw it from the top view down and you knew what it was, because that's, a lot of people aren't even familiar with it. I hear a whoozing sound when that mod fired and saw some colors. Yardbird, you alright? That must be the CBD stuff. $250 for the fan? Holy crap, my fan is losing value, guys. I don't understand that. That is a Dyson fan. I could get more on eBay for my fan. Yes, I'm going to build the Boreas, Loyal. Damn. I said L'Oreal? Really? I will be doing the Boreas tonight. I'm going to make some fused Claptons. I probably have enough wire here, but why not do some more? Yeah, no CBD. I'm not, hey, Yardbird, I'm not vaping any CBD right now. I just wanted y'all to be aware of this stuff. I mean, if somebody's got to test it, right? I will tell you, though, just like I was just saying, it doesn't affect everybody the same way. So you may get some thinking, oh, this is going to work for me, and it may not do a thing for you. My personal body chemistry, it works with. Too damn good, I think. But for other people, it may not do a thing, and, you know, that may be an issue for you. Oki, I hope that the V2 Boreas is coming out also. I really do hope that that's coming out. I've always liked the Boreas. Y'all know how much I promoted the damn Boreas tank. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. If it wasn't like that, I wouldn't own 4 of them. And, you know, the big thing about the Boreas is it's got that airflow that goes directly to the coil. That was ingenious, and that's what makes it get so much flavor. I wish they would make more tanks that have direct airflow to the coil. You basically have your 2 options, the Aromomizer and the Boreas. Oh, and the Bellis. I'm sorry, the Bellis. But the Bellis doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. It's just not... The way they did that airflow design with them 18 million holes, I didn't really enjoy the vape from the Bellis like I do on the Boreas. The Boreas has a really nice smooth airflow. When you take a vape from it, there's no... It's got like the perfect restriction to it depending on how many airflow holes you open. And I like the fact that they built the airflow and the juice flow into one dial, so you don't have to sit there and mess around with it trying to figure out what's going on. You're seeing 8 wraps and 7? Let me break out my binoculars and see if that's correct. Put this on. This is way too small for my head. Oh, you had it on. Well, no wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 wraps on each side, John Q. You need me to count it again for you? There's 4 right there. There's 4 more. And then on the side there's 4. And then there's 4 more right there. It's 8 wraps on each side. This is 26 gauge with 36 wrap fused Clapton is what's on there right now. But we got to put some juice on it before I fire this thing. I'm going to put some Nilla nuts on here. That way I know what it's supposed to taste like, and we're going to vape this thing up. I'm just going to basically put a little bit on top of the coils here so it can soak down in. Give it a little bit of a fire. There we go. See how quick that fires? When you're running in series, this thing does not play. It fires. And this ohms, it is at 0.3 ohms. It is at 0.3 ohms, Miko Vapes. 0.3. This is a series mech mod, and you don't want to go too much lower than that, so that's why I'm at 0.3. I don't feel safe going below 0.25, especially depending on what batteries you're running, but you don't want to pull that many amps. unless you're doing like one of them quick half-a-second hits, because you know the batteries do have a surge of a higher amp rating, and then they break down to their default amp. But I still don't trust that. I don't like pushing my amp limit. There we go. That's how that thing fires. I don't know if y'all can see that because it probably flooded the camera, but yeah, that's firing really good. Nightbot is on fire. Message deleted by Nightbot. Really? I don't even know what Nightbot hates caps. Okay, I will work on Nightbot later on. I did fix the YouTube spamming. I turned that off. That way YouTube won't sit there and try to knock y'all out all the time. But I have to work on Nightbot. Nightbot has issues. 600-second timeout. Really? From Nightbot? Holy crap. Let me see if I can untime Drew P out. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, it'll only let me put him in timeout. It will not let me take you out of timeout. Damn. Nightbot has some issues, man. It was not me, Drew. I'm sorry. Maybe we can get that fixed here. Damn, Nightbot's crazy like that. What the hell is going on? Why is Nightbot just going off on people? I didn't tell Nightbot to do that. Oh my goodness. That's something serious. And all I have to do is barely touch this with my pinky. I'm going to, let me see if I can get my Nightbot script fired up so it'll stop doing that to you guys. There it is. I don't need Nightbot. Nightbot has a big wrench. I don't know why Nightbot's on a power trip tonight, but I'm going to try and fix him. If it ever starts. Come on, there we go. Good Lord, that's slow. My computer's trying to be a slowpoke tonight. Look how long this is taking to come up. I mean, seriously, I could go bake a cake or something. It's loading. Log in with YouTube. Yeah, I'm logging in. Are you kidding me? Nightbot. I know, Nightbot. Okay, just let me in there. There we go. Spam protection. Let me fix this. Excess caps. Let me disable that. That's all it was caps, I think. Timers. Okay, that should be it, I think. If there's something else happens, let me know. I'll fix it. Right now, I did disable the caps thing with Nightbot. Apparently Nightbot is pissed about that, but you know, I fixed that. So as y'all can see here, I'm gonna show you on this camera. When I hit the fire button on this thing, it ain't no joke. It definitely fires off, and it stays hot for a good while. But it don't blow no clouds, Bear, so you might want to watch out with your single coil. Give you lots of warning before you do Higgy. Okay, I will do that, Pammy. Don't worry. We're going to wait at least until 9 o'clock before I do Higgy Sigs, okay? So you take your time doing your cookie dough. And damn, I'm jealous. I wish I could eat some of them cookies, but okay. Man, this is definitely putting out the vapor without question. I did a really short review on the Goliath a long time ago, and I haven't on the Goliath. Are you kidding me? It was a Goliath RDA I had on the Congestus, but this time it is the Troll V2 25 millimeter, or yeah, I think it's 25 millimeter. Yeah, 25, and I kind of like this RDA. I'm definitely not going to put any CBD oil on here, or I will not be able to finish my show. Just saying. I would be jacked up. But, then again, like I said, Aries was telling me that they made it illegal, and then they also said it's just a big fight about what's legal and what's not legal. Lightweight. Maybe I'm a lightweight, Mrs. Deli. I don't know, but it's you know, it is what it is. I'm just telling you how it affects me. It affects me hardcore. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to make some more fused Claptons. I know y'all have seen it a million times, but I need to make some more because I'm going to be building on the Boreas. I know, Wit. Wit, thank you for bringing that up. But did you notice that Twisted also said during his little thing with the Mavic that he bought it off eBay and he paid a little more for it? He probably paid a shitload more for it because the people that are selling it on eBay mark it way up more than it should be. I think he only has one battery. The kit I'm getting has 3 batteries, a car charger, a 4-way battery charger, a bag, extra propellers, you name it, I got it. So, but yeah, it probably did. But you know what? He can afford it. I can't. I took the money I had and I spent every bit of it towards that drone. The original. Now this is what I did do with and to let all y'all know about my drone situation. Newegg, if y'all are familiar with Newegg.com, you should be. It's a big computer company. They've been delivering orders pretty quick, and they also, Apple has been really good about delivering orders. But Newegg has a, matter of fact, you can go on Newegg right now, and they say if you order the Mavic now, it'll be delivered by January 13th. So, what I planned on doing, the Inspire 2? Oh, hell no, Wit. Alright, Wit. You're obviously familiar with these drones. You know the Inspire 2 is $3,000 without the camera. That's without the camera. If you want a camera, it's $5,000. I'm not investing that kind of money in a damn drone, and I don't need to make a movie with the damn thing, so I don't need that kind of drone. A Mavic will do me just fine. Y'all will see. I'll be able to do really good videos with it. I'm pretty sure Twisted's going to come out with some better videos than this first one, but he did do one video. It was okay, but I plan on doing a lot of videos with mine whenever I get it. I may not get it from this original company, which I think by the time this weekend is up, I'm going to cancel the order with the first company because I honestly, I mean, I've tried to give the guy as much leeway as I could, but it's just, I mean, since September, I mean, come on, dude. I know it's not his fault, it's DJI's, but this is the thing. DJI has been sending out to authorized dealers. He's not an authorized dealer. He may be a big dealer, but he's not an authorized dealer for DJI, so I think that's why he's not getting his product first. And I'm going with an authorized dealer, which Newegg is, Apple is, Best Buy is, stuff like that. So I'm going to go with Newegg, and hopefully I'll get it from them. And honestly, January 13th, that's a month away. I don't mind waiting another month if I know it's freaking coming and I ain't got to wait forever. So let's set up the fused Clapton deal with me thingamajigger. I know, right? Well, Loyal, the big thing about it is it's not his fault. I wish I could say it was, but it is not his fault, and I'm not about to blame the guy for something that he had no control over. DJI is the one that did all this, and they can't keep up with the damn demand from the public. Man, this spool is messing all up. I'm just wasting wire at this point. Let me see if I can get a 3-foot section here. Alright, we're going to cut off a couple pieces of 26 gauge so I can make a core about the same length. I'm usually pretty close when I do this. Yeah, we rarely get snow here in Georgia. I mean, if we get snow in Georgia, it had to have bled over from some other damn state. Usually is what happens.
Finally, that's the longest time I've ever got damn Nightbot.
I'm sorry, Drew. Hey, I don't know. I took the damn caps thing off. I don't know why Nightbot got so pissed and gave you that long of a timeout. That's crazy. But hopefully it's fixed now. And if it does it anymore, I'll take Nightbot out of the damn channel. He's trying to get power hungry on my ass. So now we have to straighten these out. So I'm going to take one of these 26 gauge and I'm just going to make an L in it. Damn, if I can get this thing disconnected here. Yeah, Georgia rarely gets snow. I mean, it is a rare occurrence. We do sometimes get it, but it's never a lot. I mean, at the most, I think we've got 3 to 6 inches at the most ever. And that's my whole lifetime out because I've been in Georgia all my life. So if we ever got any more than that, I don't know about it. 10 more over the weekend. Good Lord. Y'all got all kinds of snow going on. Man, this is a long piece of wire right here. So let's spin this and we're going to straighten out this wire. I'm going to backspin it some. Take out the twist in it. There we go. Now we have one piece of 26 gauge that's straight. Let's take the second piece here. This is definitely not as long as the first one. I don't know what I was thinking when I did it a minute ago. Spin this. Back spin it. And there we go. Second piece done. I'm going to take these two ends and insert both of these into the drill. If I ever get my drill to act right. There we go. Man, my vision is going really bad. I think I got an appointment with the eye doctor in January. I need to do that because I can't. My vision is getting worse and worse and worse. All right, let's straighten these two wires out at the end here. Wow, I got one that's about 4 inches longer. Move your fingers. There we go. So I'm going to take this and throw this into my swivel on the other end. Fold it off and twist it. There we go. That should be good. Pull this tight, which I know y'all can't see this very well, but oh, my vise is not tight. You don't have the Windex, do you? I don't want this popping up while I'm spinning this. That would be bad. It's holding well. All right, I'm gonna spray it anyway. It's holding right now, but I don't need my vise coming up on me. There we go. Wait, let's back it up some so they can see. What that does, when I backspin it, DeMillen, when you're straightening the wire, you're twisting the wire, okay? I backspin it to take those twists out so that my wire doesn't have a lot of twist going in it all the way down. That's the only reason I backspin it, DeMillen. It's not necessary to do. I just like doing it to try and keep the wire straight. That's the only reason I do that. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. So that's completely optional. You don't have to do that by any means. But, alright, here is the big Clapton method. For the people that are scared to make fuse Claptons, I mean, I haven't found an easier way to make fuse Claptons yet. This method right here, basically I got an old CE4 coil. I have a Betalon wire tamer right here, and I just got this wire running straight through. There's no coil in here, and it's got a really nice small hole at the top with a gap. for the people that haven't seen it. So all I'm going to do is take one of these wires and wrap it around one of these L's that I had sticking out from my wire with my goggles on because I can't see shit. Hold on. There we go. And this almost wraps itself. You really, literally don't have to do much whatsoever. I mean, they make all these different Clapton machines, and now it's just hanging, right? It's just hanging from there. Let me see if I can get this better on the center. There we go. And all you have to do is turn your drill until this comes up, and you want your two core wires to land in the center of this gap on the CE4 coil. So let's start this up here. Make sure that you have all the tension out of your wire right here. I do have the other side in some swivels. So I'm just feeding this up until it catches. There we go, just like that. Right there in the gap, you can see the way that is. And then I'm gonna just start my drill up and go at it. Let me move the, I got the end bent a little weird. And then it's gonna make a really nice long fused Clapton. Very simple. I don't think you can get no easier than this. Yeah, that looks good already. I don't know if y'all can't see it, but I'll show y'all later. But all I'm doing is keeping this coil from rocking right here. And sometimes I can just let go right now and it'll just do it itself. If it starts rocking, I just kind of put my hand against it so it'll stop rocking. But most of the time it just does it on its own. I mean, how hard is it to hold the drill trigger? That's all I'm doing. And it is feeding along really good. It's not even putting any twists in the wire or anything. So it's not like when you use the other coil jigs to make fused Claptons and it twists the wire up and you have to go back and untwist them and stuff. This puts very little twisting in the wire whatsoever. I do recommend if you decide to build fused Claptons that you buy a crap load of the wrap wire, which I'm using 36 gauge. 36 gauge seems to work really good for this. It looks the best on a fused Clapton. 34 gauge is a little thick. You can definitely see the lines, but 34 gauge, I don't know what I said. 34 gauge looks a little thick, but 36 gauge makes really nice fused Claptons. This is just moving along really nicely down the line. This is on my fast speed on my drill and it's still going slow, but it's going. And I'm vaping and making fused Claptons. It's that simple. I don't have to do a thing, it's just moving on out. I'm about halfway down the wire now. I've already got about 2 feet of fused Clapton done. This has got to be a 3 to 4 foot long fused Clapton that I'm making. Uh-oh, it just folded back on itself. That is the first time I've ever seen that. Ever. Oh, you know why? There's a bad spot on this wire. I wish I could show this on camera. What it is one of my cores has a point on it, and when it came and hit it, it backed up off that point. I gotta fix that. Let me see if I can fix it. Well, that really jacked it up right there. Okay. Now I'm pulling the slack back out. I wish I could show you all this. I'm going to try and help it over this little hump because that's pretty bad right there. That's a bad hump. That's going to be a bad piece of wire. I just snapped it. I'll be damned. Trash it, start over. No, actually I don't have to trash it. I will start this back up. You watch. I'm going to start this back up. Let me pull this back out, get a little slack. I'm going to pop this coil open here and feed the wire back through the bottom piece here, even though this is not straight worth a damn. I mean, that is way crooked. Hold on a second here. Is this straighter now? That's better. Okay. Okay, that's through. Now I got to get through this side. Damn, y'all making me miss the hole. Snapping it off after a bad hump. If y'all saw Wendy's little birthday thing, 3 Dog was actually on there. Haven't seen her in so long. It was good just seeing her on screen for a minute. She looked happy. Alright, there we go. This is done. What I'm going to try to do is wrap this around where that bump is and continue the fuse Clapton. Hopefully. Obviously there's going to be a bad spot on here, but I'm going to waste very little wire. Okay, I'm wrapping this around. I'll show you how much of a bad spot I'm going to have once I get done here. But this is going to make sure that when I do spin it, it's not going to mess anything up. There we go. We're done. Now let's get this pulled back up. And now we're caught back up. And now we can continue. There we go. And we're moving on up again. Oh, there's Jay. What's up? I'm sorry, Jay. I'm wrapping coils, Jay. I can't see, man. That was all, Jay. I got to admit, that was a really cool birthday video you did for Wendy. That was freaking awesome. Hello, Arbans. How you doing tonight? That was a really cool thing you did for Wendy. I was watching that going, holy crap, that was awesome. All the hosts got together to wish Wendy a happy birthday. It was pretty cool. I mean, I got to admit, I suck at editing video. If I did that, it would look like shit. It would look really bad. Okay. Let me continue this fuse Clapton here. The good thing about this fuse Clapton is you can stop and start back up and it doesn't leave any gaps whatsoever. None whatsoever. If y'all missed Jay's show, you missed out. It was a good show. Watching Wendy get her little birthday wishes and stuff, it was cool. Yeah, Jay, I'm a kind of do-it-yourself guy. If I don't figure it out myself, I just get pissed off. I would love to just sit down and try to figure out video editing on my own. But, I know it can be a pain in the ass. I got about 3 more inches to go, guys. In guys' measurements. 3 inches, yeah. So that's a long 3 inches. And we're done. There we go. Alright, fuse Clapton's done. Let me see if I can get a focused picture of this for you guys. Let's see. Video input. Wow, my computer is running so slow tonight. Alright, let's see if we can focus in on this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but let me zoom in on a little bit. That's what the fuse Clapton looks like. It is a very tight fuse Clapton. There's not going to be any issues vaping the bejesus out of this thing. I'll show you the one spot where it messed up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull some slack off of this spool and I'll show y'all exactly what I'm doing. Let me get this pulled off here and cut it. And the thing that makes this so good, let me put it back on autofocus first. There we go. thing that makes it so good is now I got slack right in the wire, so I can take this wire and hook it back in my little slit here, and this is ready to go again for the next time you want to make a fused Clapton. You don't have to do anything but hook it back up here and then start your fused Clapton. So I'm good to go. Next time I want to make another fused Clapton, done. Very simple way to make fused Claptons. Let me take this wire loose so y'all can see it. I'm going to cut this right here at the beginning. This wastes very, very little wire whatsoever. Let me go all the way to the end here, cut this off. Let's see if I can find the bad spot. Oh, there it is. Right there is the bad spot. And I got a little spot. Let me see if I can see how bad that is. So right here it starts good. Right there it's good all the way to that point. I could probably cut it right there because I'm obviously not going to use that section. So I'm just going to cut it right there. Now I have plenty of wire though to make fused Claptons with. So that's what we're going to do for the Boreas tanks tonight. Oh, I need to back up the zoom. What am I doing? Let me back this up. Sorry, guys. Let's save that and move out the way. Scuba has a little slit. Damn, Vape King. What the? I mean, Stu. I can't even tell who's messing with me anymore. So many of them mess with me, I can't even keep up with it. Alright. So now, which Boreas do y'all want me to build? I have 2 silver ones, 2 black ones. I don't care. We can pick any one of them, and that's the one we'll build. I want to see how this compares to the Griffin 25 Plus, because everybody loves the Griffin 25 Plus. I got to admit, this does have great flavor. I don't know if it compares to the Boreas. As far as leaking issues are concerned, this wins without question. Silver? Okay. DeMillan says silver. Let's take this silver one. Well, hello, Allie from Og Vape. How are you doing tonight? So, like I was saying on the Boreas, the main reason the Boreas has such good flavor is because the airflow goes directly to the coil. You are going to find very few tanks that have airflow that go directly to the coil. And that's the main reason that this tank has so much damn flavor. I wouldn't have bought all these tanks or got all y'all to buy all these tanks if I didn't really love the damn things. I mean, I'm a collector of Boreas tanks. That's why when y'all went to E-Siggity, I was like, hey, mention my name, mention my name. I know it never got back to Og Vape, but the other good thing about this tank is it's so easy to get to the coil. If you need to be able to get in here to change your coils out, to change your cotton, whatever you're doing it. John Q, I completely agree with you. You're hitting your Boreas right now. I cannot argue with that fact. My Boreas, I've vaped these every day for I don't know how long. Okay, DeMillan says the main reason is the leaker. All right. The Boreas, depending on how you wick it, all right, it's got a fine line between, hey, I'm gonna give you awesome flavor, or hey, I'm not gonna leak, but it might be a little bit of a dry hit. If you build it right every time, you're not gonna have any problems. I rarely ever have problems with my Boreas tanks. So I always put fused Claptons in my Boreas tanks. That's what's in here right now. Hey, Timekeeper, how you doing? Hello, Disturbed Vapor. I'm sorry if I can't keep up with everybody. I'm trying my best. The other good thing is this tank comes with 2 different build decks. You have a 2mm juice flow inlet and then a 2.5 millimeter, which I use a 2.5 because it lets in higher VG juices, whereas the other one's made for mainly the 50-50 type mix. I've tried the higher VG in both build decks, and I haven't had any issues with either one, so I really don't see the big difference, but I do like using the bigger one because then I know I'm not going to have any problems with wicking. It's always wicked really good for me. I did notice that Vic picked up some of these, the Weehaw hex drivers, which I'm glad he finally did, because you really need these to be able to take these tanks apart. I think I grabbed the wrong one. Where's my other Weehaw? I have two drivers that I use all the time. There we go. And one of the two always fits. There we go. Now we're in good shape. The other good thing about the Boreas is these screws in here are very nice. They don't strip out. I have the TFV8 and the damn screws in the build deck stripped out. These do not strip out. I have cranked down on these damn things and they don't strip. I mean really cranked down on them. And that's why I like this so much. I haven't had to worry about being a little, little ginger with the damn thing, because it always performs for me. So we're going to take these coils out. I guess I can throw them away. They're probably not even bad, but as you can see, this is the bigger build deck with the big juice flow inlets. They also have the other one. What's up, Michael? How you doing? So as you can see, really nice post holes on here. Velocity style build deck. There's your juice inlets down there at the bottom. As long as you put enough cotton in here, this is freaking... You have a screw stripped? I don't know how you did that, John Q. I've not had any problems out of the Boreas with screws. The TFV8, I've stripped 3 screws at least on one build deck. 3 fucking screws. I'm like, are you kidding me? How can all these screws strip? The other good thing about this is you can take just this one piece and throw this on your ohm meter, wherever my ohm meter is, and check your ohms. You don't have to have any rest of the tank right there. You can screw this right into your ohm meter and you're good to go. Simple. So let's take this. We're going to take some of the wire that I just made, and we're going to make some fused Clapton go in here. I really like... Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing? We shall have a Marine in my house next week. Really excited to get him back in here. I'm going to take my coil master. I do have this set for 3mm coils. 3mm coils fit very well in the Boreas. You don't have to worry about them touching the edge or anything like that. I use 3mm all the time in the Boreas. No problems. I know some of the other tanks I have, if you between 2.5mm and 3mm, you might have a little bit of an issue with the coil touching the outside where your chimney is. This one, no problems whatsoever. So let's take some of this fused Clapton wire. I'm going to throw this in my coil master. And let me throw my goggles on so I can see what the hell I'm doing, so I can get it straight. I'm going to start this wrap. I always do 6 wraps on 3mm. I end up about 0.23. This first turn is going to make my second wrap. I don't know if you can see that there's 2 in there already, but there is. That's my third wrap. 4, 5, and 6 right there. So now we have 6 wrap fused Clapton. When I pull this out, it's going to look dead sexy, because it better be. Hey Jason, again. I already told Jason hey. So I don't have to keep my leads really long for this. I like saving wire because you don't need a lot to go through the end of the Boreas. So there we go. We have 1 fused Clapton done, just like that. If I zoomed in on it, it would look really good. There we go. You can see, you can't even see the lines in that fused Clapton. That's how good that method works. It makes really tight ass fused Claptons. I love doing it that way. I don't have any issues doing it that way. I don't know where the rest of my wire just shot off to. Oh, there we go. I think that's enough to make 1 more coil, actually. You think that'll make a coil? I think that's long enough to make another coil. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. If it's not enough, I'll move on. I'll make another one. Whatever I got to do. So let's just start the wrap there. Wrap number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. Oh, I had room to spare. What are you talking about? So I still got a whole bunch of fused Clapton wire left. That's why I love doing that method as far as building fused Claptons. It saves a hell of a lot of time. It took me, what, 5 minutes to make 4 to 5 feet of fused Clapton that will last you a really long time. You don't have to worry about any, changing your coils out every 3 or 4 days. These coils will last you, depending on whether you take care of them or not, you can make these coils last months. I do recommend changing the cotton out, but the coils themselves will last forever. So since they have the velocity style deck, what I do, since you have one coil, your coils, depending, if you wrap them clockwise, you're going to have one that's coming off from the bottom and one that's coming from off the top. So what I do is I take the left side and I feed it in the bottom hole, and the right side feeds in the top hole, which is going to save you a lot of hassle in the long run. And I'm going to pull this up tight so that it's nice and tight up against the post, which is going to make sure you don't have any issues with the chimney whatsoever. And crank these down. That's the other good thing, since you're building dual coil and the way it's made on velocity style, you can go ahead and crank these down. You don't have to worry about tightening them after the fact. You can tighten them as you go, which is really nice. I like that feature about the Boreas. And then I try to center the coil up right in the center of the build deck. That's where you want that. And then I'm going to cut off my excess. Just like that. We're going to take the other coil, do the same thing. Bottom left, top right. Once again. Boom. Boom. Slide it up really close to the post. I give them a little yank to make sure they're in really tight, and then I go ahead and crank these down. There's one crank down, then I go ahead and stick my coil master in back the other way and make sure it's still in tight. Tighten this one down. And if you have any gap on that last coil, which the coil master sometimes do, I just go ahead and push this over with my hex driver here to straighten it out. Slide my coil over to the center, and you're done. Snap these off. Boom, boom. Okay, there we go. 2 fuse claptons down in the Boreas. I need to straighten them a little bit. Let me straighten that one because it looks a little crooked. You want these even with each other. I didn't cut that one close enough. Man, what am I thinking? Oh crap. That's what happens when you can't see. I just cut the coil. I'm such a dumbass. I thought I was cutting the spare lead off, and I just cut that coil slap out of here. Bad Scuba, bad Scuba. Luckily I have another one sitting right over here, and that's what we're going to use. Oh no, that's got way too many wraps. Alright, I'll make another one. No big deal. I just cut it because I can't see. I'm getting old, guys. I'm getting old. I apologize. Let's make another coil real fast. 2 wraps, 3 wraps, 4 wraps, 5 wraps, and number 6 right there. Kind of helps when you can see what the hell you're doing. I really thought that there was too much slack, so I went to cut it and cut the whole damn coil. Getting what? Getting what? Huh? I don't know what he said. Okay. Let's make sure I have these open far enough. I hope I do. There we go. That one went right in. This lead looks like it needs to be unscrewed a little more. This is not the right screwdriver. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not getting old. I'm already old. You're right, Loyal. I'm sorry. I'm already old. So that's why y'all get to give me a little bit of slack. I'm freaking old. I try my best, but old age just kicks my ass. I mean, it seems like every day I'm having more and more problems with my vision, but I do what I can. Alright, so we got the other coil in now. This time I'm not going to cut it in half like I just did. That one's not pulled in tight enough. There we go. Slide this lead over. I need a seeing eye dog. I don't know about all that. So right now we're at 0.16. That is going to come up a cane and a walker. I hope not, Shadow. I hope not. Those are going to come up, especially since I have this one coil here, excuse me, that needs to be tightened up just a little bit. I will straighten this out though, trust me. .17. Now once we go to fire these, it's going to take out any of the hot spots and whatnot, and then we'll have these straightened out. The senior discount on vape goods, that ain't even right. Okay, this left side's getting fixed up now. Here the right side's going to start coming in just like that. Now they're firing at the same time. That's what you want. You want your coils firing at the same time from the center out. I'm trying to straighten these up to where they're even, just like that. Right there. That one needs to come up just a hair. I'm going to fix that right now. Let's see. There we go. Now they're even. That's what you want. Even and the same amount of wraps. You got to have that without question. Look at there. 0.22. And I was saying 0.23. So 0.22 I will live with. I knew it was going to come out to that. And that's what it comes out to every single time. I don't have to worry about anything. Can you run some water through that, please? So I'm going to get my wife to wash out my tank real quick. I'm going to take this piece of cotton. This should be enough for the boys. I'm going to cut this straight down the center. This is Muji cotton. You definitely don't want to underdo the cotton. This is going to be close. If it feels like it's not enough, then go get more cotton. I mean, cotton's not that expensive. And if this doesn't feel like it's going to fill your coil, then what you're going to have is leaking issues. This is not enough. I'm not even going to use that cotton. I'll tell you right now. I thought it was close, but it's just not enough. I want my cotton to fill those coils, because what happens is your cotton's going to sag, and when it sags, that's when you get the leaking issues. If you put enough cotton in here to start off with, you're not going to have a damn problem. So I cut almost a ½ inch. I double whatever millimeter size coil you're using. I double that. And what it does is it compresses down into the coil, and then you don't have any issues. I'm taking the very outside layer off of here. Roll down one edge of it, slide it through, pull to where that coil, the cotton just fills up the coil really nice, and this moves really smoothly but tight inside the coil. That's what you want. You don't want it to where it just slides really easy and there's no pressure whatsoever. If you got it that weak, then you're going to have leaking problems. I'll tell you right now. Oh, awesome, Carrie. That's awesome. I love those shears from Harbor Freight. They work awesome at cutting cotton. I've been using mine for a while now. I honestly should buy another pair because they work that good. Now, if you have a Coilmaster 521 tab like I do, there is a way to mark this. Now, you can cut this right where this ring is, and if you cut it right there, you're going to get really great vape, great flavor, but you might have a drop or two when you first fill your tank. If you cut it maybe a quarter inch, not even a quarter inch away from that ring, then you're not going to have that, and you're going to have a perfect vape. It's up to the way you decide you want to build this. So what I try to do is I go out just a little bit past the ring if you're using a Coilmaster 521 tab, or if you measure this out, I guess it's about a ½ inch away from the post. So if you measure it like that, you're going to be in good shape. I'm going to fold this up, and you don't want to pack this cotton down in here. You just want to lay it on top of the juice intake holes. That's it. Just lay it in there, nice and easy. If you pack it in there, how's it going to feed juice up? You don't want to do that. What's up, dumbass? Don't forget, Dumbass's show is at 10 o'clock right after me. I shouldn't promote him because he ain't even modded me in his damn channel yet. But I'll go ahead and tell, everybody to go ahead and go watch Dumbass after me at 10 o'clock on Beam. He'll be over there. So there we go, just like that. The Boreas is built, looking nice and dead sexy just like that. That's the way you want it. And we're going to take some more Nilla nuts and we're going to fill the Boreas tank with this. Love this tank, love this tank. I cannot say I don't have boobs. I know if I had boobs, Mrs. Deli, I would have all kinds of viewers. It's just all about that. Yeah, he will be on Beam right after my show at 10 o'clock. 9 o'clock's usually when I do my giveaways. Obviously, you can't do giveaways on Beam, but I can do giveaways on YouTube. So let's go ahead and get some juice on here. And what I like to do is, y'all just saw that with the Congestus. I put some juice on the coil, and I will fire it until it sucks the juice down into the coil. Yours is better. Are you saying your show is better, dumbass? I know you're not saying your show is better, dumbass. I'm just saying. Okay, well, maybe it is. I'll go ahead and give it to you, Tony. I'm going to let you have it. Your show's better. There you go. But don't quote me on that. So all I'm doing is putting juice right on the center of the coil and then just giving a little fire till it sucks the juice in. What that's going to do is it's going to soak the center of this cotton. You don't want any dry hits. This definitely keeps you from burning the center of your cotton so you get that nice brown, dirty coil going on. You don't want that. And I like firing this a little bit on the 521 tab. That way it avoids any of the cotton taste that you will have whatsoever. As soon as you put it in the Boreas and fire it, you're going to get a great vape right off the bat. Right off the bat. So what I usually do is I'll leave it on the 521 tab. No, it is not store-bought Nilla Nuts, actually, Big Bear. This is Nilla Nuts made by me personally. I'm going to slide this down. The Boreas has a little tab, I don't know if y'all can see that it catches into right there. And then I can unscrew this, and everything's done. I don't have to do anything. I'm going to take and turn off the juice/airflow ring that they have on here. After I close this off, what I usually do is I will put some e-liquid on this O-ring. You can see mine's already wet. That way it's a lot easier to get off the next time and you don't have any issues taking it on and off. This screws on, got really nice thread, screws on really nice. Boom. And then you want to close off your airflow completely. I usually try to leave this open just a hair. Just a hair so that it has a little bit of room for air to get through as you fill this. I'm going to unscrew the top here. And I'm unscrewing the whole tank. That's because I lubed mine up. It sure is. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Whoops, I just dropped it. Wow, that's on there. Hold on a second. Let's fix that real fast. I need something to grab this with. There we go. Now let's make sure your O-ring is inside your tank here. I'm going to screw this top section back in. The top O-ring's back in there. There we go. Let me close the airflow back off. Set for one little crack there. Now we're good to go. And what that means is this thing has been sitting for a while. It needs some e-juice coated around there. There we go. It's wet enough. I can coat the O-ring right now. There we go. Now we're going to fill this thing with juice. When you first open this, the airflow, it is going to take a lot of juice out of it. It's going to fill up that bottom chamber down there with juice. And you're going to have to end up putting more juice in there. What I like to do, I don't do it at first. I will go ahead and close the top open that airflow, vape it some, then I will fill it the rest of the way up. Then you get past any of the issues you might have. Let me close the top up. Use it more? I do use it mainly. I've been trying to check the damn Griffin. I can only check so many tanks at one time. I'm going to throw this on top of my R150. It fits on here really good. And I always vape these around 70 watts. Hey, don't tell me about using it more, Tony. I use my Boreas more than you use any of your devices, so can't say that. All right, let's get the airflow open. I usually open up 2 airflow holes on the Boreas. And let's make sure we're at the right wattage. 90 watts is a little high. Let's go down to 70. 70 watts right there. Let's take this off. We'll switch over and we're going to vape this thing. See how well it vapes. Where's the top to this? Woo! See how much liquid dropped down? See how far that went down? This is the point where after you vape it, you do 3 holes? Well, I like 2. 2 gives me the most amount of flavor and airflow mixture, you know? The good thing is it's a really smooth vape. The airflow is really smooth in it. There's the top. I got it. I don't know, between the Griffin and the Boreas, I don't know, man. I like the Boreas. It's just got that damn, the way the airflow goes to the coil. And I'm not getting any leaking, guys. You know, I know y'all are complaining about leaking, but I don't see any leaking. Hello? Hey, what's up? So all y'all talking about leaking? I don't have any leaking. If you build it right, it won't leak. And I think I got plenty of vapor there. Plenty of vapor. And I heard from Vic that there may be a Boreas 2 in the works. Turn it sideways for the leak. Hold on. Let me clean off my mod and see if it's going to leak. Jamillan just wants to see this damn thing leak. I'm going to clean everything off nice and clean. That way, if it does leak, we'll see it. It's laying on the side right now, actually. How long do I have to leave it here, DeMillan? It does have a slight little bit of juice right there. Just a slight hair. I just poured juice on the coil, though. Let me get past that. Then we'll see if it leaks. And the main reason why I had that little bit, y'all saw that I soaked that coil down. I soaked the crap out of it before I even put it in here. So I have to vape that off first. Then we'll see if it leaks. It hadn't even got to the straight hits yet. Woo! Man, I've always loved the flavor from the Boreas. Always loved the flavor from the Boreas. And the good thing about the Boreas is it's half the price of the Romomizer Supreme. If you want to get, hey, I want to get a Romomizer Supreme, hey, go. What's the difference in the heads? Carry, there's only one difference between the 2 heads. They're both velocity style heads. One of the heads has a 2 millimeter juice flow intake. The other head is a 2.5 millimeter juice flow intake for like when you're using higher VG juices. You can use either one. I've tried them both with high VG juice. They still work just as good, but the 2.5 millimeter works great for me. I use it all the time. Mostly 90% of the time I'm in the 2.5. Hopefully you're not getting buffering. I did drop a few frames. I'm sorry, guys. My computer's running slow as shit. Let me turn Nightbot program off. Maybe it'll fix this. It could be YouTube. They've been messing with a lot of crap here lately. I did get a cup from my wife. Here's my new Scuba cup. My wife gave me this as an early Christmas present. So there's my Scuba diver, and it says Scuba on the other side. Vaping has... Alright. LM Fisher. I have to admit, ever since I started vaping, yes, I can definitely breathe better. I can smell better. Yes, Carrie, both build decks come with the Boreas. There's no... It's not like Geek Vape where they go, hey, if you want another build deck, you got to pay more money. If you buy the Boreas, it comes with both of those build decks and a spare glass tank. You don't have to buy any extras for the Boreas. The only thing extra that if you want to buy it is this gold airflow ring. If you want the gold airflow ring, it's like another $3 or $4. I still like the SE1 Disturbed. It is right here. The SE1 is great. As far as tanks go that have stock coils that you don't rebuild, I go with the SE1. If it's a rebuildable right now, I'm still partial to the Boreas. The Griffin 25 is right there, don't get me wrong. It definitely doesn't have any leaking issues, but I think the flavor per flavor, they're so damn close. They're really close. These two are close, but if I give it airflow, it goes to the Boreas. The Boreas has better airflow. It's smoother. I don't know how to explain it. When you vape through this, you can hear that wide open airflow on the Griffin 25. You can hear that wide open. The Boreas is more of a smooth pull. You know what I mean? That's why I like the Boreas. Between the two. But, you know, don't let me be the judge. Y'all be the judge. I'm just telling you my opinion. DeMillan, I'm right there with you. The D1, the D2, I haven't tried either one of those yet from UWell. You know I buy everything I have right now so far, so if I get anything to review, I bought it. But hopefully that changes someday. I know now that I've filled the Boreas up, I'm going to be vaping the crap out of it because I love the Boreas. I could not put this down. The only reason I put it down for a few days is just so I could try the Griffin. I had to get a honest opinion between the Griffin 25 and the Boreas. And I got to say, they're really close on flavor, but airflow-wise, the Boreas wins. It just does. If you're trying to get a smoother drag, go with the Boreas. If you want a big, wide open airflow, get the Crown. Not the Crown, the Griffin. DeMillan, you probably did see my name in the best of 2016. You probably also saw that I probably got like 12 votes. Which I do appreciate every vote that I've got in the best of 2016. Don't get me wrong, but I know that I'm not in the top of 2016. Not everybody sees my show. I mean, I got 63 people watching right now. You know, I got some subscribers, and you know what my main problem is, and I know that's what it is. I don't do regular reviews. I don't do a review like every other day and like review the Therion, you know, by itself. A 5-minute review, done. Then I could go and review the R150, be done. If I did that, I would have a shitload more subscribers and I'd have vendors, you know, sending me stuff. But I don't know. I'm here for you guys. I want to help you guys to vape and enjoy your vape. That's what I'm here for. So, you know, whatever it takes that I need to do, that's what I'll do. If I need more time to make reviews, I'll do that. And I know a lot of people don't like watching a 2-hour show just to figure out how to make coils or how to build a device, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to. I mean, you can't teach something like that in 5 minutes. You just can't do it. I could show that Fuse Clapton over and over again, and no matter how many times, do not stop doing what I do. Yardbird, I do not have any plans on it. I got too many people that look up to me for advice for stuff, so I don't plan on doing that. Well, thank you, Dolores. I will try. I try to keep going for you guys. You know, some of you still may be struggling with smoking and you haven't fully switched over to vaping. And you know what? There's no pointing fingers at anybody. If you still smoke, hey, you know, that's your thing, that's fine. If vaping is making you smoke less, then that's a fucking win in my situation. That's a win in my book. If you smoke less than what you normally do, that's fucking awesome. Did Scuba ever force me on cam? No, I didn't force her on cam. She's really close to the camera. She's like not even an inch. You can see her damn chair. That's how close she is. I need more show sponsors, like someone who makes an awesome RTA. What, like Og Vape? Thank you, Timekeeper. Let's vape the Congestus again, because I rarely ever vape mech mods, but you know what? Why the hell not? I'm just, you know, I've gotten so far away from drippers. I've gotten so much into tanks lately. I'm tank. Everything I do, tank. You keep it real and tell how it is. Michael, congratulations on your 60 days, bud. Massive props. If you've made it 60 days, Michael, you already know. You already know what it's like for food to taste better. You already know when you're near a smoker, you can smell it on them now. There's a big difference. Once you get to that point where you're 60 days from smoking, every stuff changes in your body. You can start smelling again so much better. You can breathe better. You don't cough up shit every morning. You don't. Vaping is not the same kind of urge that you had smoking. You know, if you vape, you may want to vape, but it's not like the same urge where you will go, oh my God, I need a cigarette. It's not the same thing. It's not even close. What's up, Mark? Doctor. I'm totally fucking up your name. I'm sorry. Doctority. I can't. Mark Doherty. Mark Doherty. I think that's it. I don't know. I'm close. Doherty? But there's a C in there. I don't know how you could just totally say, screw the C. I don't know how you could do that. And I don't even have Og Vape's other tanks. And I know they make more than just the Boreas. It's just, the Boreas stood out to me. It was innovative in its design. With the same airflow / juice flow ring on it. The airflow going directly to the coil. That really caught my eye. And it being half the price of what the damn aromomizer was. And it being 25 millimeter, and it holds a lot of juice. It's not one of them tanks that, oh, it only holds 2 mils. It's not like that. You can vape on this all day long and still have a lot of juice left. The Merlin, there you go.
What the fuck are you doing?
And this thing puts off plenty of vapor. See, now I'm vaping smooth. Now I have gotten past the point where I've flooded the coil. Now I'm vaping just juice. And you can chain vape. You can like doctor. Oh, thank you. Mark Doherty. Anyways, Doc Hurdy. Mark Doherty, I think. You can chain vape the shit out of this, and it will not dry hit on you. That's another big thing for me. Some of these tanks, when you chain vape them, they dry hit. This one will keep up with however, whatever your vape style is, it's going to keep up with it. I can vape the crap. I'm just saying, it doesn't dry hit. I don't know if that should have dry hit. If anything, I vaped the shit out of that just then. Now my room's all fogged up. If the fire alarm goes off, you know the code, I hope. Well, I'll do it. Because I fogged the crap out of my room. But see, there's no dry hitting whatsoever. We need to do the Higgy Sigs giveaways. I have 2 $1 sample pack giveaways to give away for Higgy Sigs. If y'all haven't told, who am I supposed to tell? What are you talking about? Somebody wanted to know when I was doing. Oh, I don't know. I haven't. Wendy sent me a case for my second coin. I did not receive it yet. I do have that second coin right here. It's still in its plastic. I haven't got the case for it yet, but I'm waiting on that case. It'll probably come tomorrow. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for the smoke alarm. It is awful foggy in here, but I'm trying to blow it out. Maybe it won't go off. Hopefully. Hopefully, because the smoke alarm is actually in this room. So if it gets too foggy in here, the damn thing goes off, sets my alarm off. You need 2 minutes. I will wait 2 minutes for you, Pammy. I got your 2 minutes. What flavors do I got? Mark, I have all kinds of flavors. I vape a lot of Higgy Sigs juice. I vape a lot of T-Max, No Frills Meals. The main reason I don't have a lot of brand name flavors is because I make my own juice. I vape Nilla Nuts 90% of the time. You can buy Nilla Nuts from Higgy Sigs. If you do buy Nilla Nuts, I recommend getting the V1. There's an option to get V1 vanilla custard. I do recommend checking off that option. As far as T-Max goes, I'm really kind of I like custards. This is Kentucky Bourbon Custard. Really a awesome flavor from T-Max. They're $6 for 30 mils at T-Max. You can't beat that price with a stick. $6 for a 30 mil. Really simple flavors, but well worth the price. I have a lot of other flavors here that I vape, but those are my main go-tos. I mean, I dabble in other stuff. I haven't even tried the boosted apple pie yet, Mrs. Deli. Do I have any chocolate flavors? There is one chocolate flavor. No, I'm sorry. There's 2 chocolate flavors I like. There's 2. One of them being from Giant Vapes, which is, fuck, Jay, if you're in the room. What is that one that Giant Vapes makes? Mrs. Deli knows what it is. Shit, what is the name of that juice? Mayfield. That is an awesome chocolate vape. Without question, Mayfield is fucking off the chain. And the other one that I've had that's really good, Asbestos makes. He never even gave it a name, but it was really good. And I know how to make it. I just haven't tried to make it yet. But I know I tried his and I thought it was really good. There's only a few chocolate vapes that I like. Most of the ones that you get taste like shit. They really are bad. It really takes a long time to find a good chocolate vape. You're right, Mrs. Deli. It's kind of a... You can taste the chocolate in Mayfield, but it's got something else with it. I don't even know what it is, but it's good. I know that. Mayfield is a chocolatey something. There was one other chocolate, so I guess there's 3. There's one other chocolate that I really liked, and I can't remember the damn name of it. And I vaped every damn drop out of the bottle. Every drop. And I don't know where it went. Another one that I liked that I didn't think I would like, and I vaped every bit of it, is Javelin from Mod Fuel. I thought this was a good vape, and this is a fruity vape. And I don't even really like fruity vapes, but this Javelin from Mod Fuel was really good. I have other ones I still need to try. I mean, some of these I still need to get and start vaping. Oh, there we go. Here's another good one. This is the other one. Golden Ticket. Golden Ticket. This one is chocolate milk. I won this, and it even says down there chocolate milk. It's too much of a reflection for y'all to see, but this does say chocolate milk, and it actually does. Let me make sure it's shaken up. Tastes like chocolate milk. It smells really good. Okay, you have 9 minutes. Well, let's do the giveaways for Higgy Sigs real quick. I don't want to keep Pammy. Let me turn my caps lock off. That was crazy. And let's see who wins here. I will be emailing y'all these codes after the show, during Tony's show, hopefully, if I don't forget. What, is Nightbot pissed off at me now? The winner is Mrs. Deli. What the hell? Mrs. Deli, do you need a coupon code for $1 for a sample pack from Higgy Sigs? Okay, there you go. Congratulations, Mrs. Deli. Make sure you email me. Pammy will post a link. There you go. Thank you, Pammy. Let's pull the second winner for Higgy Sigs. You can't go wrong with Higgy Sigs anyway. Hopefully it doesn't pull Mrs. Deli for 2 times, but, you know, the son-in-law needs presents. So there you go. Congratulations. You got a present. How do you enter? Mark, if you're talking in the chat, you're in there, buddy. My bot is being really slow, but as long as you're talking in the chat in the last 10 minutes, you're in the giveaway. And who knows, I may get something extra in the future, and I don't mind giving it away. I give away every time I can to you guys. Oh look, my wife is on camera. Just your eye? Come on, bot. You can almost see her. You can see like her eyeball. Why the hell is my bot not talking to me now? Hello, Nightbot. I will try it again, and whoever comes up first is the winner. I don't know when it's going to do it. Holy crap, Mark! You just asked about how do you get it. You just won. Holy shit. Mark, that's awesome. It's like, now, how do I get in there? Boom, you won, bud. Mark, you're going to email me at that email address that Pammy posted right there. Email me at that. I will send you back your coupon code. Make sure you have an account at higgysigs.com. Because if you're not logged in, you can't use your coupon code. So go to higgysigs.com, create an account, and then go pick out the juices you want. Put the coupon code that does include shipping. You pay $1, and you can get, I think it's three 15 mils, I think it is, of juice. Or you can use the coupon code to buy a bigger bottle if that's what you choose, and it'll take that money off a bigger bottle. Whichever one you decide. You're very welcome, Mark. Congratulations, by the way. That's freaking awesome that you won. He's like, how do I get in there? That's how you win right there. That's how you do it. That's awesome. I only got 30 minutes left. Damn. Mark, it doesn't matter if you're in the UK. The only thing... I don't know how they do shipping. They do ship to the UK. I don't know if they charge extra for the shipping. I don't know if they do, but they will ship to the UK. I know that for a fact. So Dolores says they ship worldwide. So you're good, bud. Hey, we need UK viewers just as much as we need US viewers. And we need all the people in the UK to be able to try Higgy Cigs just as much as the U.S. I mean, Higgy Cigs is everywhere. They're all over the UK and the US and the rest of the world. So why not? Why not to the UK? Damn, this thing hits like a champ. I haven't used this Congestus in so long. Yeah, if y'all haven't subscribed to the channel, and I never say this, make sure you subscribe and click on the little bell to let you notify, that will notify you when I'm live. That way I don't have to say, hey, guess what, I'm live. It'll tell you, it'll email you or text you or whatever and say, hey, Scuba's live. If you click on that bell and hit notify me, it'll tell you when I'm live. That way I don't have to do all that. Loyal's posting the link for Caffeine Kid. He will be on right after me on that link right there, that beam.pro. He will be on right after me at 10 o'clock. Make sure y'all catch his show. There will be definitely a lot of dumbassery going on. Don't forget to catch that show, huh? Thank you. Storm, I couldn't agree more. Higgy Cigs makes great juice. They really do. I wouldn't sit here and promote the shit out of Higgy Cigs if I didn't like them. They have, it's not just that they make some good juice. They have a shitload of good juice. And they're really affordable. It's not like you're going to be paying $22 for a 30 mil. All their juice is very well priced. So you're not going to break your bank to order juice from Higgy Cigs. And they're doing everything they can to give back to the community. They take parts of the proceeds they get and donate to GSFA and other various pro-vaping organizations to help us. So Higgy Cigs has always been great in the vaping community. I can't say enough about them. Yeah, thumbs up helps. Thumbs up helps. You won, Mark Daughtery, you won a coupon code that gives you a $1 sample pack. So you pay $1 and you get a sample pack. Or you can use that money, which I think it equivalates to like $13 and something, to buy a bigger bottle. So if you say you wanted to buy 120 mil, you can use that coupon code and it'll take that money off the 120 mil if that's what you decide. You don't have to do that. You can get the sample pack and it'll just be $1 if that's the way you want to do it. Hello, Higgy Cigs. How you doing? Look, Mark, Higgy Cigs is in the room right now. If you have any questions, ask her. She is, that's one of the owners of Higgy Cigs right there. David and Jen are the owners of Higgy Cigs. So definitely, if you have any questions, ask them. And Mark, if there's any particular juice that you like if you're looking for a certain flavor, whether it's strawberry or tiramisu or coffee or whatever, just ask them, because they have more flavors than I can even count. They have a book that's got like 1 million freaking flavors because of the way it's broke down between the different milligram strengths and PG to VG ratios. It made them have like 1 million flavors. So if you have something that you particularly like, whatever it may be, they have one that's a really good. That churro is a really good vape just by itself. The churro was freaking awesome. I took that churro. What the hell did I mix that with, Higgy? Churro and damn, I can't even remember what I mixed churro with, but it was really damn good. I know that. Higgy, what was that? I'm losing my mind. It was churro and something, and it came out to be really good, which we can't make yet. Maybe Trump will fix that, but right now it's damn. Oh, banana cream and churro. That was freaking off the chain. That juice right there is freaking good. I bet you do, Bear. DeMillan, I don't know what that was, but that combination right there, I don't know if Jen has tried it herself, but churro and banana cream came out really damn good. It really was. I vaped every drop I had of that, and luckily I live near Higgy Sig, so if I want more, I can go get more. I need to get more. 20% banana cream and 80% churro. There you go. It is freaking off the chain. If you like that churro type flavor and you mix that banana cream with it, oh my God. It is so damn good. It is so good. It really is. I wish we would have thought of that before the damn regulations. If we would have got that out before the regulations, it would have been off the chain. Thank you, Higgy. So, see, Mark, wins are free even to the UK. You only pay $1 and they ship to the UK. You can't beat that with a stick. You can't beat that with a stick, dude. So you're paying $1, Mark, and getting free juice shipped from the US all the way to the UK. So Higgy Sigs is absorbing the shipping cost to make sure you get some juice. And if you like it, come back and order more, man. They have excellent juice. Excellent juice. So I'm going to continue vaping the Boreas because I like the Boreas. My Boreas is still not leaking, not a drop, by the way. Just like I said, as long as you put enough cotton in here, you don't have any issues with the Boreas. And you can see, as you vape this, you can see the bubbles come up where it lets you know that it's wicking. I chain vaped the bejesus out of this thing, and it did not dry hit, not one time. Just nothing but smooth airflow and perfect flavor. This is way all tanks should be made. They should make tanks to where the airflow goes directly to the coil, and then they have to make the chimney small enough that's going to condense the flavor up to your mouth. You got to think, all these tanks that have the real tall tanks, the airflow is so far away from the coil that the flavor doesn't make it to your mouth. By the time it makes it to your mouth, you've lost half your flavor. That's why they suck. The tanks that have the really short tanks, they really stick out the flavor. Now the tanks that are tall but they have a smaller chimney, they kick out the flavor because it's condensing all that. So if you get a tank and it has a really big ass chimney, like say the Raphael, it's gonna suck ass because the flavor it's gonna lose all the flavor by the time it makes it to your mouth. These have the perfect amount of airflow going up through the chimney. Love this tank. Higgy said, all part of our plan to take over the world. Hey, you know what, Higgy? You may take over the world. Y'all are doing nothing but expanding and getting bigger anyway, so I know that y'all aren't going to have any problems. Hello, Ernesto. How you doing tonight? It's about damn time you made it to the show with 20 minutes to go. Where the hell have you been, man? There's only so much shit going on in California. Are you playing Pokemon Go or some shit? I could show y'all Super Mario Run, but I don't think y'all want to see that. I could actually put it up on my broadcast, but I don't think y'all want to see Super Mario Run. I've already beat the whole game. You been working? Okay, I'll cut you some slack if you've been working. Man, everybody's got to work. I got to work too. Ernesto, what have you gotten in new, bud? That's what I want to know. Yeah, Higgy, that does suck. The customization stuff, are you trying to get on camera? You can be on camera because you're damn sure about on it. You see that?
I know there's a lag, so I don't see it until it's too late.
You need to watch this screen. That's live. How goes it on the job front? Oh, Dolores, I'm glad you brought that up. Right now, my job is still holding on. I don't know why it's still holding on, but... Oh, you got the VGod RDTA. You know what, Ernesto, I'm not going to fault you on getting those. Those are some big-ass tanks. But what time am I on? Mark, I don't know what time it is there where you are. Usually you're 5 hours ahead. I'm on 8 to 10 every Friday Eastern Standard Time. So if you add 5 hours, I guess, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock, so 1 a.m. every Friday, or I guess that's Saturday morning for you. I think that's what time you're on. But I'm in the Eastern Standard, so for me it's 8 to 10. For you it's late, I understand. Yeah, we're both in Metro. We're in Atlanta, Georgia, Mark. 1 to 3 a.m. in the UK. And you know what? I really appreciate the folks that come in here from the UK and that stay up till 1 to 3 a.m. in the morning just to see me. I can't express how much I appreciate y'all coming out to see me. I wish my show was earlier, but it makes it hard on everybody else. They're used to me coming on at this time, and for me to move my time earlier would make it difficult. I know I'd get a lot more viewers because then the UK crowd will be able to come in here, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll figure out something else during the weekend where the UK can come and watch me and not be like late 30 for them, because I know right now it's hard for y'all to come watch. I do what I can though. As more stuff starts to come in for me to review, I'm gonna start popping out reviews for you guys. And you know, the one thing that you can always trust from me is my review is going to be honest. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. If it's great, I'm going to tell you it's great. I wouldn't recommend something to you that I don't like. I have multiple devices over there that are pieces of shit, especially that one right there. I fucking hate that mod. It was a piece of crap and I shouldn't have bought it, but it was really cheap, so I bought it and I hate it. Maybe do an extra show on Saturday or Sunday with Mrs. Scuba approval. I don't know, Dolores. Let me see if I can grab this mod that I was talking about. I'd hate for y'all to not know. What the hell is this thing called? The Sniper. This is the biggest piece of shit I've owned. Look at the bottom, the gap that it has where your batteries go. This damn thing just... What a piece of crap. You have to push the button to be able to slide it back in, but this gap is ridiculous. Now it don't even want to close. There we go. That's closed, but it's still got a hell of a gap. There's a gap up top. Also, you can almost see through the wood. If I turn it the right way, you can see through it. This is just a crappy ass mod. It really was. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. I have a bunch that I like though. There's a bunch that I like that still work great for me that are all over there on my shelf. I just can't vape. Yes, I did see that little bitty abalone mod, DeMillan. It looks cool as shit. Jason, I do need to try the Pharaoh. You're right. I've thought about it. You know one RDA that I don't have that everybody just raves about? The Goon. I still do not own the Goon, and I've heard nothing but great things about the Goon. And the only reason I didn't buy the Goon is because I have a tank that has a Goon build deck on it. And it's not like it's not a good tank. It's just an okay tank. And I don't even remember which one it is, but my wife packed them all away, and I got a box now that's full of RDAs. Or tanks, I should say, and I got to go through it and find it. But I have a tank that has a Goon deck built onto it, and I need to build that. I will do that next week for y'all if I find it, because that one definitely, it's a good tank, but it does not compare to the Boreas. Not even close. Not even close. One tank that I do like, as far as stock coils go, you know, I love the SE1. I really like the Baby Beast. Much more than the Big Beast. What's up, Caffeine Kid? You better be ready for your show, man. You got 15 minutes, Caffeine Kid. This is the Alien. I do want to show y'all, and I know a lot of people are interested in Alien now. It is a great mod, don't get me wrong, but look at the paint. This is my paint coming off of my Alien. Just be aware of that fact. Other than that, the damn mod works great, but the paint job is kind of shitty. I would recommend buying a wrap for this mod. But besides that, it vapes great. have any problems with it as far as misfires or not putting out the power that it needs to. It's great for that. Yeah, if you don't want to buy one for that reason, Dolores, then don't. I got to be honest. I wasn't even rough with it, and I started getting this. So if you get a wrap for this, which I know a lot of companies make wraps for these, even though they're a bitch to wrap because you got to wrap all in between here, around these, and then wrap in the center of this, go around the top. It's a pain in the ass. Yours is still fine? Well, good for you, Shadow. If you're a man or if you like mistreating your mods in any kind of way whatsoever, which I don't think I did. Mine might have been in my cup holder in my truck, and that was enough to scratch the paint off, and it just grew from there. You'll get some missing paint soon, Shadow. Give it a minute. You're going to get some missing paint. Hopefully they do, Storm. I don't know for sure. H Cigar has a new mod coming out. Hopefully I will be getting that one. H Cigar has a VT250 coming out. I don't know if y'all have seen it. If you haven't looked it up, look it up. I know they're available on Fast Tech. It's a H Cigar VT250. It is a DNA 250 that holds 3 18650s. The good thing about the DNA 250 is it is a 2 amp charge, so you can basically charge it from the cable. Also the VT1, exactly, Kieran. And I just like the way the VT250 looks really cool because it's smoothed out where the fire button is. It looks kind of like a rouleau, but smoother. You know what I mean? It looks like it's better for the hand. And can't wait to be able to review that for you guys. I'm going to make time to review that by itself. Exactly. Yeah, the Triad 250, that would be great too. The Triad, you know, I got to admit, what are they called? Lost Vape. Lost Vape has been putting out some awesome damn mods. Lost Vape has been kicking ass. The Triad, the Therions, every one of these mods. This is the Therion 75. This is the DNA 75 watt. This is a badass mod. This thing is built solid like a brick. I bet you I could drop this off a cliff and it would be just fine. This is a really well built mod. I've never had an issue out of this mod. This is dual 18650 in parallel. I think the newer ones are in series, but man, this thing is freaking. Mark, try to get with Higgy Sigs on that. I don't know how they do their state ID thing on their page. It's just to verify your identity to make sure you're old enough to buy juice. Once you get past that, you don't ever have to do it again. And don't worry, I will get you your coupon code right after the show, bud. I'll make sure, if y'all have emailed me, I will get you your coupon code right after the show so you can go ahead and get that juice order in. I'm not gonna wait tonight, so I'll go ahead and get that order in so you won't have to wait. I mean, not order. Good Lord. I'll go ahead and get the coupon codes emailed to you so you don't have to wait on me. You really fancy the Triad. Yeah, the Triad is... Storm, this is... The only reason I don't have a Triad is because I have like 7 RX 200s. And I shit you not, I have 7 RX 200s. That's why I don't have the Triad. I really couldn't see myself owning another rouleau style device. I was like, man, I have so many of these. I can't do it. I can't do it. I was breaking out. I mean, here's the RX-23 right here. I was breaking out old ones just going, shit, here's one that doesn't work. This is a DNA 200. This is the real rouleau because it's gray and silver. But the screen messed on it. I dropped this at my mom's funeral, and maybe it was meant to die. It died with my mom, so be it. But other than that, most of the other mods I got have been spot on the money. There's one of my buddy's mods. I gave him this mod, but it was a Crown 1 and a the old Kanger whatever K box. That's what that's called, Kanger K box. I gave him that, and he mistreats it. He'll vape it, and then he'll let it sit for like 3 months and go back to vape it and go, it's not working right. I'm like, dude, you let it sit in your car for 3 months. What the fuck? You know damn good and well it's not going to vape right after 3 months. So end up having to go in, change the coils, redo his battery, whatever, get it going again, and then he'll do the same thing again, over and over. So people that want to vape are going to vape. If you don't have it in your mind that you want to try to quit smoking, you're not going to do it. It's just not going to happen. You have to have the desire to want to quit smoking, and then if you saying, you know what, I'm going to give this a try, if you do that, then you can make the switch to vaping. I know you can. I smoked 32 years. If I can fucking switch and strictly vape, I know you can do it. There's no way that you can't do it with the type of devices we have now. I understand in the past, because there was some shitty devices in the past that really didn't give me enough vapor or nicotine to satisfy me, and it wasn't enough. So I would go between vaping and smoking. So my vaporversary date is kind of skewed because I started vaping a long time ago, but it doesn't count because I was going back and forth. Good night, Lennon. So I didn't really count my vaporversary until I was pure vaping, nothing else, which I think was 3 years ago, as of November. So yeah, November 5th, I do believe. I for some reason I'm counting November 5th. I know it was right before Thanksgiving is when I definitely switched over, and I never had another cigarette after that, 3 years ago. And I've been doing shows ever since then for sure. Storm, I understand where you're coming from, but to be honest, this thing is so much comfortable in dual battery mode. If you're using 3 batteries, I mean, that's great, but I don't need to go up that high a wattage. So, I mean, 2 batteries, you can only go to 150 watts, but I never vape mine that high. I think this one's set at, yeah, it's set at 88 watts, which this will do in dual battery mode. And I like the way this feels in the hand in the small mode. Congratulations, Dolores. Exactly. See, I don't count that. Yardbird, hey, if it's been 4 years, maybe I'm miscounted. I don't know. I know for a fact that me and 3 Dog were really close. We both started broadcasting about the same time. We obviously started vaping before we started broadcasting, but I know I was vaping not that long before I found Vapors TV, which I know y'all remember that. And then we all started broadcasting. I broadcast on my own channel there. Quickly got picked up by a network, and it went on from there. I went straight to Vapors Nation. That was the first channel I actually started broadcasting on a regular basis. I was broadcasting on Vapors Nation, I think twice a week. And I did that for God knows how long, a couple years. And then I switched from there, and then I went to VU Live, and then now I'm doing my own channel. It's just, every network I go to, there just seems to be drama, and I don't want drama. I'm trying to avoid the drama. There's no reason for us to fight. We're all here for the same reason. There's no reason for the fighting. None whatsoever. I'd much rather for us to all get along. Why not? Why not? Why can't we get along? I think it's a lot better when we do get along. A lot more gets accomplished that way. Witch, you're surrounded by noobs? Yeah, we're all noobs, bud. We are. We're all noobs, man. Can't we all just get along? I know, man. We're just a Rodney King. Mrs. Scuba needs to be part of the show. She said not yet. Oh, look at there. There's a chance. She said not yet. There's a chance. I don't even know if she would be able to. I don't even know. She couldn't even talk. She wouldn't know what to say. Zen Buddha, I don't know if I have my early broadcast. This is the problem. I did have them, but my hard drive got a CryptoWall virus, and it deleted every video I ever had, which I had the original broadcast that I did when I first started. I had 3Dog from when she first started. I had screenshots from all of that. I lost all of that. Lost it all. So I have stuff from years back, but not that far. Once that CryptoWall hit me, it screwed up my whole hard drive, and I had to start over again. Exactly, Kieran. You're right. Kitman, that's what she's doing right now. She's actually keeping up with chat. She lets me know what's going on and when I need to answer a question or something, which is great. I don't mind doing that. I like answering y'all's questions. That's what I'm here for. I do need to do that, Dolores. Don't worry. I have all of my broadcasts saved on my hard drive. I do plan on uploading those casts to YouTube at some point. I got to go through them and see what I need to broadcast and what I don't need to, or what I need to upload and what I don't, which is going to take a lot of time, But I will, I do, Storm. I need to save all them to an external hard drive or something, or a Blu-ray disc or something. They said that needs to be your New Year's resolution so you could broadcast. You could come on, I could get a second camera and you could just be part of the show. I would get twice as many viewers if you were on the show. Don't think he wants to make any more with numbers. No, I'm not, you know. Numbers, big deal. Oh my goodness, it's already been 2 hours. Where did the time go? It just flew by tonight. I wish I had something new for y'all this week, but I don't. Hopefully soon I'll have some new stuff in. And okay, Loyal, that sounds good to me. I'm glad that Vape stopped in the channel. I never saw them say anything, whether they did or not, I don't know, but I'm glad they stopped by. I do appreciate their work, that's for damn sure. I think I emailed them one time about the Boreas 2 and never heard back, but I was waiting to see what they were talking about. Whatever they have new coming out, I'm definitely interested in, because if it's anything like the Boreas, it's off the damn chain. I think that if they do decide to design another tank, that they need to stick with the airflow to the coil. That right there kicks it. And don't forget, right after me, guys, Dumbass is coming on, Caffeine Kid on that Beam Pro. Pammy just posted the link. Make sure I can do vape tricks. Mark, I can't really do vape tricks in here, even if I could do them, which I suck at it, because I got a fan blowing on me, and the heat from my computer, as soon as I blow a ring, it goes straight up into my light for some reason and disappears. Coffins? What coffins? Yeah, Storm, it'll be on right after the show. It's going to upload, and I got to send the codes out right after that. Oh, God, it's time for me to go, guys. All right, make sure y'all go check out Caffeine Kid's show right after me. I'm going to get off of here, guys. Make sure to tune in next week, same time, Friday, 8 to 10. I'll be here. I'll catch you guys then. Peace out.